got to give this guy credit. Got to give Jalen Hurts credit for what he's doing this offseason. I mean, in the first time in a long time, well, not even a long time, but obviously since we've got Jalen Hurts, he actually has a whole offseason with the guys this year. He actually has a whole offseason. Obviously, we have restrictions still, but not as bad as last year because that's when Corona started earlier in the year. But it's going to be a lot better. And Jalen Hurts is taking that leadership role, taking that step forward. Got to respect it, whether he's a success or a failure down the road. I gotta respect what he's doing this offseason, taking the guys to Houston this month, the wide receivers for the Eagles. You know, getting that chemistry going, and that's what's really important. And I think that's the right thing to do. Obviously, going to be working out with Deshaun Watson. He's taking that step forward because, you know, he's going to be working towards a contract in a few years. You know what I mean? He wants to get a good resume going. The short little sample size we got for Jalen Hurts. And there's people out there who are like, oh, well, he's working out. That's what every quarterback does, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? I'm so glad we have a quarterback right now that is doing what he's supposed to be doing. Not what he's not doing, what he's supposed to be doing. And he's showing that leadership role. I don't care what veteran quarterback. They could bring in the worst veteran quarterback behind Jalen Hurts. I mean, it would be nice to bring someone that has, you know, a good veteran quality leadership, you know, a nice little resume with it. But at the end of the day, I honestly don't care who's behind Jalen Hurts as long as it fills up that backup quarterback spot, or I think the competing with a veteran quarterback. I don't even think that's even true. I think behind the scenes, I think the Eagles know who their guy is, but they don't want to let the news out that he's automatically getting the job. Okay, I think Jalen Hurts will win the quarterback job regardless if there's even a competition going into this season. Okay, whatever Howie Roseman drafts this year is just what we're going to have to deal with. I don't know what's going to happen. I still don't know till this day. As long as they don't draft a quarterback at 6, I'm fine with it. Okay. We got some draft compensation. We got a couple extra picks, and we'll see what happens. We don't know what's going on with Zach Ertz. You know, he could just get flat out released and not get anything. You know, there's a lot of Derek Barnett news coming out the door now. So a lot of things could happen by free agency, and we'll see what happens. But sky's the limit for Jalen Hurts. Like I said, whether he's a success down the road or a failure, you know, your talent can only go so far. You know what I mean? And you can only be so consistent. Do I think there's a different mentality standpoint with Jalen Hurts? Definitely. I think a lot of ups and downs in college adversity that he's dealt with, I think really did help him, you know, he knows what it's like to get benched. He knows what it's like to feel like he's at the bottom. Okay. He knows what it's like to be at the bottom of the barrel, and he knows that feeling. So, and then, you know, obviously coming back, you know, winning a championship for Alabama, and then obviously, you know, transferring to another school to get a shot somewhere else, and, you know, doing a good job. You know what I mean? 52 touchdowns, Oklahoma, you know, with his rushing and passing. So combined. So, you know, he worked his tail off to get here. And it's the pick that we will never agree on. This pick will never, even if Jalen Hurts can win a Super Bowl 3-4 years down the road, okay, and I could say that pick, I'll never like that pick. And, you know, all of us, of course, will like it now, but at the time, definitely not. I mean, Jalen Hurts was supposedly supposed to be a 4th, 5th rounder, a third to 4th, 4th to 5th, somewhere in that category, which I think he still would have been there. There was rumors that Dallas would have took him, but not to get off topic with it. But, you know, this is a very exciting season. It's going to be so refreshing, guys, with all these new, you know, these young studs that we have. We're getting rid of all the old garbage that we had here, you know, and obviously there's people that, you know, helped us. There's players that helped us win Super Bowls and stuff, and I respect those people for that and have had good careers here that have been here a long time. So it's just, they need to go, and I think the Eagles are definitely doing that. They're getting rid of pretty much anything that's holding this team down. I mean, when you're $70 million over the cap, now you're down to at least like 45 now, and you have to get rid of other players, and that's what you have to do. I mean, shed this roster down. I don't care if Alshon Jeffrey's going to be gone, or Malik Jackson, or Zach Ertz. This is a new era now in Philadelphia. A new era with Jalen Hurts as a starting quarterback, and whoever's going to help him get this next championship, if that's even the case. Okay, I don't think this team is contenders as of right now. I mean, the evaluation is too early. to really say anything about it. But Jalen Hurts, I'm telling you right now, has worked his tail off this offseason. I can't wait to see when they get to camp. I can't wait. It's my favorite time. It's my favorite time. It's going to be nice seeing it and watching it and, having more of OTAs and having rookie mini camp. And, obviously a lot of guys will get tested, so nothing goes wrong. So, this year is definitely a bright spot, just to have football. And, we might not have full capacity at games, but Jalen Hurts is just, I've been, every time I see news like this, it puts a smile on my face because, I'm happy that he's taking it seriously. You know what I mean? Because just because you're in the NFL doesn't mean you take the game seriously. There are people out there that just want to get paid and they don't care how they play. There's people that get paid and slow down their game. Plenty of players that do that. So, I mean, he could just take it, be like, yep, I'm starting quarterback and, work out once in a while and I'll be in shape. Don't worry, but nah, he's not taking this lightly, guys. He's really working his tail off to get to where this team has to be. And I think he really wants to bring these guys up. It's going to be really refreshing. It's at the end. It's like the last month of 2019 when Carson Wentz had nobody around him. And it was like these young receivers were out there and they were pretty much saying to themselves, man, this is my first time getting into a game to make a name for myself and do some really good things. So, it's exciting. It was really refreshing. Alshon Jeffrey and Nelson Aguilar ended up getting hurt. There was a lot of like the Josina Anderson rumors and the Nelson Aguilar burner accounts and all this stuff. All this negative energy was thrown around the Eagles. And as soon as they were hurt and they were they were hurt and they couldn't play, it just all stopped. And then obviously this team just fought together, and the resiliency of this team. We had no resilience in 2020. Nothing. The resiliency was gone. We had it in 18. We had it in 19 at the end of the year. But 2020 was just flat out just a bad year and a really disgusting year, honestly, because of just how much drama and how much dysfunction between Carson Wentz and the front office it has been, and with the head coach as well, and Doug Peterson. So I got to give my props to Jalen Hurts, and you know what? Whatever happens, guys, whatever happens. The Eagles can't waste a draft pick on a quarterback. And you know what? I thought that maybe there's a good chance they might still do it. But obviously, if free agency comes, maybe not the first day, maybe not the first or second week, but if they end up signing a veteran, if they end up signing a quarterback, they're not drafting one. Okay, and that's going to be a good sign and a big sign. Okay, might not be the first day of camp, not first day of free agency, like I said. So it might be something down the road before the draft. Obviously, within the month, at least the first few weeks of free agency, and just see what happens after that. So the main thing is to surround Jalen Hurts with weapons or whatever they're going to do. You know who my guy is in the draft, and Kyle Pitts, but Jalen Hurts is going to surprise everybody, and I have 100% complete satisfaction in what Nick Sirianni and Shane Steichen and just what these guys are going to do with the passing game coordinator. And I have 100%. I swear to God, with Nick Sirianni, I have a full faith in him. I really do. I think he's intellectually tough. I know what he wants to do with this offense, and I'm telling you, he was Frank Reich's right-hand man. Knows what he's doing, knows the strength of his guys. He's watching tape constantly of all his players that he has right now. Okay? And we'll just see what happens down the road. It can't hurt, guys. It really can't. So let me know what you guys think about Jalen Hurts, his work ethic this offseason. Obviously, the draft coming up. If you guys think what this offense is going to look like, do you guys trust Nick Sirianni and all his coaching staff within this offense? I'm not really talking about defense, but mostly offense. And just let me know. Just kind of a little rant tonight just to talk about some things. But took a little break this morning. I made one video today, so I just want to do another one tonight and get this going. So if you guys haven't followed me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter at JoeyShake72. If you guys haven't subscribed or liked the video, hit that like button and subscribe button. You will not be disappointed in what I bring out all year round. So it should be exciting. I will see you guys later. Shakes going up, flowers fly. Peace out, guys. Peace.